So I suggest, to be on the safe side, that you take around about 10 grams out of your 15-gram packet and see how you feel in an hour. And if you want some more, then you can take the other 5, and there will be more packets available on demand. So you just have to ask myself or Elena or Breed, and we will provide you with another packet if you need one later. So let's all take our truffles together. We have a lovely evening of entertainment lined up for you tonight, with some very special participants contributing. I'd like to speak a little bit about the Summer of Love and what the Summer of Love means. Who here was old enough to have lived through the first Summer of Love? Hands up. Okay, there's a few of us still left. So last year we launched the third Summer of Love 3.0, upon an unsuspecting world. It happened to be last year 50 years since the first Summer of Love in 1967 in Haight-Ashbury. And that era was responsible for so many changes. It was just 22 years after the war, the Second World War. And the youth decided that they didn't like the way things had been done and would like to change them. And they embraced a new substance that came on the scene called LSD. And that gave them great creative advantages. One of the resonating factors, apart from gay rights and civil rights and women's rights and music and literature and art and all the wonderful things that happen there, one of the lasting legacies is the iPhone, which was inspired by an acid trip that Steve Jobs did. What we're celebrating tonight, and what this is all about, is 30 years since the second Summer of Love. I was very lucky enough to be 23 years old when the second Summer of Love started, and I was very much involved with it. And there's going to be a few people performing tonight that I met back then, and we had a lot of good times together. So I hope you appreciate the thread, or my own personal thread from 30 years ago, is joining up here tonight. The thing with Summers of Love is they're never recognised until after they're finished. So I think this one, the special things we're doing tonight, and the bringing attention to the healing properties of these substances, will take time to filter into the mainstream, but it will filter into the mainstream. This is, as far as I'm concerned, the third part in a 3-stage process that started in 1967, was continued in 88 and 89, and is now being finalised here in the years 2017, 2018 and 2019. Love, peace and freedom are the 3 words, 3 concepts that tie all 3 Summers of Love together, and that's what we're here tonight to celebrate. And we're here to make a world that we want to live in. And I think love, peace and freedom are the values that world should hold dearest. There are 3 values that we don't really have right now. So, without further ado, let's eat our truffles, have a great evening. I want to read a little bit from Nikki and Julian's book, Getting Higher, the Manual of Psychedelic Ceremony. Julian, we met last year, no, year before last, right? And we had a bit of a bromance immediately, didn't we, Julian?
I love you.
What's nice is that Julian sort of believed in the Summer of Love since the start. We interviewed him for the documentary film that Alexei and I are making called Rock Stars of the Psychedelic Renaissance. And he immediately responded by writing something in his blog, and Nikki's written something in hers as her blog as well about the Summer of Love. And I'd just like to read a little bit from the foreword of his book, which is written by a certain Dr. David Luke, who is one of the main organisers for the Baking Convention, which happens every 2 years in London. It's a big psychedelics conference. So he says, now teetering on the rim of the 50th anniversary since the psychedelic peak of the 1967 Summer of Love, this book cannot have come at a better time. 5 decades since the 60s ultimate explosion of colour, language, fashion, music, art, therapy, intoxication, innovation, counterculture, and shortly after drug prohibition, we are now witnessing full-blown psychedelic renaissance. Some are even announcing that 2017 will be the third Summer of Love, the second being sprawled across the late 80s rave scene in the UK. So, Julian, I'm not sure how many of these you have.
Just that one, mate.
Just this one. His book can be found at the Psychedelic Press, online, all good bookshops. This man wrote the manual of psychedelic ceremony. What more can you say? And that's a great tribute to us. Thank you very much. Okay, have we eaten all the truffles now? And I'll put some entertainments on. Everybody eating their truffles? Good, I haven't. Right. Let me see if they're ready.